Hello and welcome to my first video tutorial on XHTML and CSS. And in this first video I want to give you a little introduction to XHTML and CSS. So the first thing I want you to do is to open your browser, and throughout the course you can use whatever browser you want in your computer, either Chrome, Firefox, or Internet Explorer. Okay. You can open your browser now and go to Google and type Wikipedia. Let's go to Wikipedia and let's search for HTML first. So type HTML and here it is. So you can read all this, or at least the first paragraphs, to see the story of HTML and how it was created. But basically I can tell you that HTML was created in 1991 by this gentleman here, which is Tim Berners-Lee, and he created a code that made possible for us to create web pages on the internet. Okay, and basically it was a very big thing at the time. So throughout the 90s, everybody was creating web pages using HTML, which was the first version of the code. And then I think 2000 or 2001, a new version appeared, which is XHTML, and it improved a lot of stuff in the code and made possible to create web pages as you see today. If you go to the 90s and see the pages or the web pages you had in the 90s, it was very lame web pages and very static. But with XHTML now we can improve a lot of things. So XHTML is the new version, and we will learn XHTML in this course. This is the version that we will learn, and you can read all this as well if you want to, the first paragraphs, to get more into the story of it. And the next thing is the other language we will learn, which is CSS. Now CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheets, and basically, as it says here, is the style sheet language which we will use to style our web pages. Okay, so CSS, you can think of CSS as the styling part, or the language that styles your web page, and XHTML will handle the content of your web page. Okay, but don't be scared. CSS is a very simple language. Okay, you will learn it pretty fast, but we'll get more into CSS later on this chapter. Okay, let's focus on XHTML first. Now, to start coding or creating your first XHTML code, you will need a text editor. Now, a text editor for Windows users, the best text editor right now out there is Notepad++. Here. Okay, you can download it here. And for Mac users, if you're a Mac user, you can download either you can use either TextMate or Text Wrangler. Okay, these two are very good text editors for the Mac. There are a few other editors, but for me these are the two main editors, or the best editors for the Mac. And for Windows users, Notepad is the best one. It's my favorite choice. Of course, you can choose whatever editor you want, but this is my suggestion. Now, let me go to Notepad++, because I'm using Windows, and you can choose here Download, and click here Installer. Okay, and this is the file you'll get, and I already have my Notepad++ installed, so I'm not going to install it again. So you can click this and install your Notepad. Okay. After you have installed your Notepad++, you can open it, and it should look like this. Okay. Okay, this is Notepad++. You have a lot of it's a simple editor, but very, very powerful. Okay, and very complete editor. You have a lot of support on several programming languages, such as C, C#, C++, COBOL, CSS. We were learning CSS, Lisp, JavaScript, Pascal, Perl, PHP. A lot of support. Okay, so it's a very, very complete text editor. Now, I will use this text editor throughout the course, and basically this is what you need: text editor and a browser, and you are ready to go. Okay, and in the next video we will learn how to create our first XHTML code. Okay, so if you guys have any questions at all, just post your questions down below in the comment section, and I will answer them as soon as possible. And so that is all, and see you in the next video. Bye. Hello guys, welcome to my second video tutorial on XHTML and CSS. And in this video I'm gonna show you how to create your first web page and your first XHTML code. So the first thing you're going to do is open your Notepad++ or whatever editor you're using, and open a new page or create new project. In Notepad++ you can click this icon here for new, and the first thing you're going to do is create some HTML tags. So to create HTML tags, we will use the less than symbol, type HTML, and bigger than symbol. Okay, so this is an HTML tag, and whenever in XHTML, whenever you open a tag, you have to close it. Okay, so this is open HTML tag, and now we have to close it. And to close it, we use the slash and type HTML again. Basically the same tag, but we use the slash before it. Okay, so now this is open HTML and closing HTML. Between the HTML tags, we're going to type a few other tags more, which is the title tag. So we do the same thing, and here next to it we close it right away. Okay, and basically having this like this, or if you have it like this, it's pretty much the same thing. Okay, it doesn't need doesn't need to be precisely in the same row or in the same line. I can have it like this. Okay, what is going to be important is whatever content is going to be between them. Okay, either between the title tag, and as you will see, or I can do it just right now, I'm going to create here, you can type my first title. Okay, between the title tags. Okay, and down here, let me just type here, I forgot to put the head tags. We have to put the head tags. Okay, and down here the body tags. Don't worry, you'll get used to it. You'll get used to these tags because you're gonna repeat it a lot of times. Whenever you create a web page from scratch, you will create these tags. Okay, this is the first thing you need to do in creating a web page. So this is it. This is what you need to create a web page. Simple as that. Okay, this is the first step you need to do a web page. So you need the HTML tags. Between the HTML tags, you can create the head tags. Between the head tags, the title tags, and then after the head tags, you create the body tags. Okay. Now, between the body tags is where going to be every single content of your web page. Okay. So if I type here my first web page and let's save this, you can do pretty much as you can copy what I'm doing here and try it as I'm going to try it now in your computer, and I'm going to save this as, click save as. This is very important, and you have to type here or choose the HTML, but I can do it straight away in here. So make sure also that you're gonna save this in a directory that you will remember. Okay, I'm going to create a new directory in my desktop, sorry, and call it portal. Okay, and inside portal I'm going to create here my first page and dot HTML. Okay, this is the important thing that I want to show you is first page. You can give whatever name you want to the page, and then dot HTML. Every single page, web page, sorry, must be dot HTML. Okay, otherwise it will not work. Now save it. As you can see right away, the notepad recognizes the code as being HTML code, so it's in blue, the tags are in blue, and the content is in black. So we have content for the title, which is my first title. Then we have in the body some other content, which is my first web page. So let's see how this works in a browser. Now you have two ways to open this in a browser. You can run it in Notepad++. You have this run icon here, and you can click launch it in Chrome, launch it in Internet Explorer, or launch it in Firefox. Or you can go straight away to the file, which is mine is in the directory portal. Click it. Here it is. And here I'm gonna open this with Firefox, Chrome, or Internet Explorer. Okay, so I'm gonna try and open this with Chrome, and here it is. Okay, here it is. The title appears in here, as you can see. This is the title, and this title here is what appears in here at the top of the page in the tab. Okay, now then the rest of the content in the body is my first web page, is what appears in the body section, which is basically the whole page. Okay, the page itself. Okay, as you can see, and I can still type here more things to come, save it. I can go here and refresh it here, and you'll see that it changes. Let's change the title as well and see the difference, how that changes. More things. Save it, refresh, and there it is, more things. Okay, so now you created your first XHTML code in your first web page. Now you know how to open web pages after you code it, and how to put some title as well in your web pages. Okay, this is a very, very simple web page. Of course, we still have a lot to learn, but this is the beginning. Okay, now in the next video I'm going to show you some more stuff about how to create colors and paragraphs and all that. So see you guys in the next video, and I hope you guys understood this. If you don't understood something, you can review the video or post the questions you want in the section below. Okay? Bye. Hi guys, welcome to my third video tutorial on XHTML and CSS, and we will proceed with now in this video to learn more stuff to put in the web page that we've created. Okay, I advise you to save always the code that we previously created in the previous video, so we can progress and put more things into our web page. Okay, instead of doing all from scratch. So we have this code here, which is our very basic web page with this content here and this title here. In this content, let's take this out, and I'm going to show you how to create now different headers and different sizes. So to do headers, we need to use the tag h1 tag. Okay, and h1 means h for header, and 1 is the size of the header. So let's type between the tags h1 something, my header. Let's save this and let's open this. I'm gonna run it through here, launch it in Chrome. Okay, and there it is. Now this is size h1, and I can change this to another size. Let's type h12 and close h2 and close h2. In between h2 tags, let's type let's type here my first header and my second header, and here we can type as well 3, my third header, and close h3. Save this. Let's go back to the browser. Let's refresh, and as you can see, we have the 3 different sizes for headers. Okay, we have this one here, which is h1, h2, and h3, and we still have h4, h5, and h6 if we want to. Okay, but I think you get the point how you can use these h1 tags or h2 or h3 to put a title in for something, or let's imagine you're doing some a news for some web page, so you want some titles for your news, so you use the h1 or h2 or h3. Okay guys, now let's proceed, and I'm going to show you a very useful tag that you're going to use pretty much 80% of the times. You're going to use it a lot in your web page, which is the paragraph. What the paragraph does is basically, let's type a sentence, my first web page is done. So let's see if we type something below now and I like it. Let's see how this represents in our web page. So you see, even if I did in the code, I put this below my first web page is done, in the web page it doesn't show as I put it in the code. It still goes in the same line, and I like it. So to change this to the next line, we should put here a paragraph. And sorry, we should use a paragraph. To use a paragraph, we type here paragraph and paragraph here. Okay, so, and I like it's going to be a paragraph, and automatically paragraph will go to the next line, as you can see. But we still have this this space here. I don't want this space, so what we can do is use the line break. Okay, and the line break is a very useful tag that you'll use a lot. So you can bring automatically a sentence to the next line in your web page. And a break line doesn't have an open and closing tag. Is a unique tag. Okay, and as you can see, we have a little space here, and then the slash, which normally goes before the name of the tag, goes after the tag. Okay, this is a unique tag. Unique tags don't have open and closing. You don't need two tags, just one. Okay, so let's see how this works in the web page. Let's refresh. You see the space is not here anymore, but the sentence goes to, and I like it, goes to the next line. Let's see if I type more, put another break line, and here type I like this a lot. Let's go to the page, refresh, and there it is. Okay, perfectly done and perfectly represented in the web page as I wanted to. So you can still play a little bit more with the code and try the line breaks and the paragraphs and the headers, and see for yourself what changes you can do in your web page. And if you have any questions at all, just post the questions in the comment section below, or if you want to comment something. And see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hello guys, welcome to my fourth video tutorial on HTML and CSS. And in this video I'm going to teach you how to create some bold words and italic, and also some comments in your content on the web page. Okay, so we have the content of our web page that we created here, and we learn how to do the line breaks and the paragraphs and the headers. So let's just take, for example, the word web page. Okay, and I want to put the web page word in bold. So to do that, we just have to wrap it up with some tags, and the tag that you're gonna use to put it in bold is the strong tag. Okay, and as you will see, web page now automatically is in bold. Okay, if I want, for example, all this sentence, I like this a lot, in bold, I just have to wrap this in strong as well. Pretty easy. Let me refresh in the browser, and there it is. Okay, so what about italic? Well, it's pretty easy too. Let us put the web page word in italic. We use the EM and close EM for italic. Okay, and as you'll see, let me refresh, web page now appears in italic. You can use both strong and italic like this. Let's close strong. Okay, let's see the result. Okay, and there it is, bold and italic. Okay, let's try let's just try, for example, colors. Okay, how to put some colors in our content without using CSS. Okay, later on in the course we will use CSS to put some colors, but for simple words and sentences we will use in the XHTML code. I'm going to show you how to put some colors. So to do this, we just type font and then color, and as you can see, color appears now in red, which means font is a tag, and color is a property of that tag. So color equals, and let's type here blue. Okay, and of course here we close font. Now this little space goes here. Let's save this and let's see if this works here. And perfect. Okay, web page is in blue as I wanted to, and we can still use, for example, I don't want to style this very much because we will learn later on with CSS, but we can type here, for example, the size, and we can type 5. Save this and let's open this, and as you can see now it's the web page is a little bit bigger with font size 5. Okay, but for now let's just focus in colors. You can try this with red, okay, or yellow, or whatever color you want. Now I'm gonna talk about comments, which basically is how you can make your content not visible for the browser. Okay, so you'll have the content in the code, but your browser will not run that code or show that content. So to do that, we just have to type the less than symbol and this one here, exclamation, and close it like this here. Okay, so we with these symbols, the less than, exclamation, and minus minus, and minus minus bigger than, all this content will not appear. As you see, it's in green. Okay, so it means that this is commented, this section is commented, and will not appear in the browser. Okay, the text editor will not read this, or XHTML will not read this code. And as you can see, if I refresh now, nothing appears. Okay, which means this section is commented. Okay, for example, if I want only the last, I like this a lot, the last sentence not to appear, I can do this and close it here. Okay, so the last sentence is now commented and it will not appear, as you can see. Okay, so you can still have the content in your code, but it will not appear in your web page. Okay, guys, so this is all for now for this video, and if you have any questions, just post your questions below or your comments, and I will answer them as soon as possible. Okay, see you in the next video. Bye. Hi guys, welcome to my 5th tutorial on XHTML. In this video I'm going to talk about links. Links basically are, I'm going to give you a very simple example. If you go to Google, at the top you have images, maps, all these are links. Okay, basically links are something that will take you to a new page on the web. So every time you click there, you'll note that the top bar, the address bar, will change the URL will change into something different. Okay, if you search something, for example, in Google, let's type Facebook, something like that. Oops, sorry, Facebook. All these are links. Okay, different links to take you to different pages. Now I'm going to show you how to create links in your own web page. It's very simple, and how to redirect those links to the URL that you want, or to the page or web page you want. Now to do that, the first thing we're going to create, first of all, I want you guys to create for you to have starting to have an idea how web pages are created, or websites. Create directory here, a folder. Let's call this portal. Let's call it portal. And here inside we will create our first, let's create a new file, sorry, and the file will be the one that we are creating right now, or we'll create right now in Notepad. So let's create an HTML file first of all. So we have a web page, and title, head, the head, and body. Okay, I'm gonna save this as let's type page1.html, and this has to be inside the portal, okay, which is our the directory where we're going to put all the files or XHTML files of the website. So inside portal is where we're going to create our website, or the simple pages of our website, and create a few links. So you'll see how links work. Now inside body, let's type this is page 1 of the website, and let's put this under header 3, h3. Okay, nice. Now we're gonna create a second file, or a second page, and basically we can take all the code from the page 1 and put it here, and save this as page2.html. Now I'm going to show you in the first page. Let's say I want a link to Facebook in the first page. So here I type href and close A. Okay, or anchor text, that's what they called, is basically to create links. So every time you see an A or a href tag and close A, basically it's a anchor tag or a link to somewhere, to another page on the web. Now the address that you want to give the user to go to is here between these double quotes, and you have to put the complete, let's type HTTP, the complete address. Okay, so let's type facebook.com, and here is what the user will see between the text. Here is what the user will see in the browser or the page. So let's type Facebook, sorry, let's type go to Facebook, or click here to go to Facebook. Now we can save this, and let's open this in Chrome, see the result. Oh, sorry, we have to close this here, title. I forgot that. Save it, refresh. Okay, so this is what we have now in the browser. You'll see that we have this is page 1 of the website, which is this little thing here, and this line of code here is what we get in here. Now, if you look carefully, you can click it when you mouse over it, and if you click it, will be redirected to Facebook. Now, with this said, you can put here whatever address bar, whatever address you want. Let's say if you want to go to Google, and you can change this to, let's go to Google. Click here to go to Google, and let's go back. Let's go back, refresh, and you'll see that click here to go to Google, click it, and we go to the address bar, or the address URL that we've put it here. Now I'm going to show you how you can also create links to go from one page to another on your own website. Okay, let's go to the code. Now let's create a link. Instead of going to Google, we will create a link to go to page 2. So let's get out of here. Let's take this out, and now we just have to type page 2.html. Okay, now make sure that you always have when you put page 2, you always have page 2 in the same directory as page 1. Otherwise it will not work. And if you have, let's say you have a directory here called direct, and page 2 is inside direct, you should put here direct, okay, and slash here. But now we have everything in the same directory, so let's delete this folder, page 1 and page 2. Okay, so the link to page 2 is created, and now let's copy this and go to page 2 and create a link back to page 1. It's very simple. Just change this to page 1 and this to page 1. Okay, this is how you can go from a web page to another web page inside your own website. Let me just go here. Now if I refresh, I have click here to page 2, and if I click, oh sorry, I have to close here the title tag, don't forget that, and I can also change this and click and type page 2. Now everything should be working fine. Okay, let's go to page 1. Okay, so we are in page 1 now, and if you click to go to page 2, we are in page 2. You see that this H3 header changes, page 2. Now let's go back to page 1, and we go back to page 1. Okay, so these are links. This is how links work and make it possible for you to travel around all around the internet or the web. And without links, we can travel or jump between web page to another web page. So it's very important for you to understand how links work. And if you have any questions, just send me a message or post your questions in the comment section. Okay? See you guys in the next video. Bye. Hello guys, welcome to my 6th video on XHTML and CSS. In this video, I will teach you how to put some images on your website, and also make transform those images into links. Okay, it's very easy. Let's open our Notepad++, or let's open here the portal. To start, just place an image you have in your computer, any image, okay? Just place it here next to page 1 HTML or page 2. Place it in the same directory, okay? In our case, it's portal, okay? And I place it here, and let's open now page1.html with Notepad. Okay, and let's put an image in this body or in this web page. Okay, and to put an image in our web page, first we already have our image there in our directory, and we type this tag here, image. Okay, img stands for image, then src, which stands for source, and this will be where we want the image source tag to search the image, okay, to load the image. So the image is in the same directory as this file code file, which is page1.html. So we only have to type the name of the image, which is YoBMP. Okay, and here we should close it like this, right? EMG. We should close it like this, but in this with this tag and some other tags in XHTML, it doesn't work like that. So to close it, we just put a slash here and at the end, okay? Space and then slash. Okay, and now it's closed. In the same tag, we open and we close it. Okay, there are a few other exceptions, but this is one of them. Image tag. Okay, so now we have our image. And let's see if it works. And let's run it in Chrome. And there it is. Okay, our image, but it's not a link yet. It's only an image posted in our web page. It's not a link. So I want to make it a link. So we have to go here, and before image tag we just put an anchor tag, okay, like this link here below. So let's put equal here, and let's close after the image tag. Let's close with an anchor tag. So image now will be our content of the anchor tags, will be our link. Okay. Now here we just have to play. Let's place HTTP. I want the image to take me to youtube.com. Okay. Okay, that's all. Let's save it. Run it in Google, and you see it's not a link, but I refresh it and now it's a link. Okay. And when I click it, it will take me to youtube.com. Okay, nice. Okay, how to change now the size of the image? What about if I want a bigger image? Well, you can type this thing here, height. Okay, and let's put 200. Let's save it. Let's open our here Chrome, and you see it's the image now. It's bigger, and the link still functions. And let's
resize it to 100 for you to see the changes. And let's refresh. Okay, so with this attribute, this height attribute, we can change the image to whatever size we want. Okay, guys. So for this video, it's all. The next video will start with tables. And if you have any questions or any doubts with this video, please send me a message or post your questions below in the comment section. Okay, guys? See you in the next video and have a nice day. Bye. Hello, guys. Welcome to my 7th tutorial on XHTML CSS. We're starting this video with tables. Okay. I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard before this word tables on XHTML. So let's start by opening page 1.html with Notepad, and let's erase all this content in our body. Save. Okay. So we have our body and our web page blank now. And let's make a simple table. Okay, so we start by opening this tag here, table, and we can close it here below, table. Okay, and now inside table tags we have to type this thing here, which is tr, which stands for table row. So we need one table row, and we have to close it here also. And inside table row, we just type a td, and we close it here. Close it here. TD. Okay. TD stands for table data. Okay. We'll go inside table row, and table row we'll go inside table. Okay. So table data here. Let's make another table data. Just type it like I'm doing here. Type it in your own editor, and you'll see the result. Don't worry. Okay. Okay. Inside table data, we just type let's data 1, and let's type here data 2. Okay. Let's save it. Let's open this in Chrome, and let's see the result. Okay. We have here our first table. Okay. Let's make another table row. So to make another table row, let's copy this. Copy and paste it here. Okay. Oh, I forgot to put the less than symbol here. Okay, so we have let's put here table data 3 and data 4. So now in our table we have our first row with 2 columns, data 1, data 2. Let's put, right, for you to see clearer, column 1, column 2. Okay, and we can change this for data 1, data 2. Okay, save it. So we have first row and second row, and each of the rows has 2 columns. Okay, so let's open this, let's refresh. Okay, column 1 and column 2. This is our table, and below column 1 there's data 1, below column 2 there's data 2. So let's make a nice border. Okay, let's make a nice border property inside or around our table for us to see clearer that the table exists there. Okay, so let's make here table, and then space, and then we place border, and let's place one pixel. Let's make here refresh, and we see a 1 pixel border in our column, okay, around our table datas, RTDs, okay. Let's see. Okay, let's make another table row here. Table row, and here we're going to put another another tag which is called th. Th stands for, I think, table header. Okay, so as the name says, it will work as a header for our table, or a title for our columns. So in this case we have 2 columns in our table now, which is let's put here data. Let's put here let's put golf. In here we can put some Ferrari. In here we can put let's make here, you'll understand right away what I'm doing, okay, just follow me. And let's make here Ferrari and Lamborghini. I think we can spell that this way, Lamborghini. And here we can place space football Lamborghini. Okay, so now we have 2 rows, and we're going to make some 2 different titles for our 2 different rows. I mean, for our 2 different columns, sorry. So first column, as you see, I'm placing golf here and football here. I'm going to make sports, and here we're going to make cars. Let's save this, and let's see how, if this is okay in our web page. And perfect. Sports, okay. It's in bold now, and cars is in bold also. So this is our th inside our th tags, which means table headers. So these 2 are headers, and then we have golf, football, cars, Ferrari, Lamborghini. Okay. Okay. Now, how to make a title or a th table head for these 2 columns? Okay, I want a table head to be up here, okay, but for the 2 columns. Okay, for now we can place a table head, or a table head for each column, but I want one only table head for 2 columns. Well, we have to do it like this. Let's open another table row, tr, and let's close tr, and let's open th, okay, and then space, and now we put this attribute right here, which is called col span, okay, col span, sorry, equals, okay, and let's close th. Let's make a title here. Make this 1. Let's make a title here. My favorite hobbies. hobbies. Okay, no. My favorite. My favorite. My favorite things. Okay, save. And this, you'll see right away what this is. Call span and this number right here. Okay, let's open like put a 1 here, and let's open this. And as you can see, now we have a th, but it's not right as we want it. So because we want a th, a table header, which with a width that can cover the 2 columns. Okay, at this point it only covers 1 column. Why is that? Because call span, we say 1, which means 1 column that we want the title to be covering. Okay, so if we make the 2 columns, now we go into our Google Chrome, and here it is, a nice header for the 2 columns. If we had 3 columns, we can come here and put a 3 here. Okay, so call span means column span and how many columns we want the title to be covering. Okay, so this is all for this video, and if you have any questions or doubts, just send me a message or post your questions in the comment section below, and I'll try to answer them as soon as possible. Okay guys, don't forget to subscribe, and see you guys later. Bye. Hi guys, welcome to my 8th tutorial on XHTML and CSS. In this video tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to change the width of our table. Okay, so in the last video we did a simple table, and let's change his width, and we also learning what cell padding and cell spacing are. Okay, so open page1.html with Notepad++, and let's this. Okay, and here it is. Here is our table. Okay, save this. Let's see our table. Oh, sorry. Let's run here in Chrome to see the table how it is. Okay, this is our table. Okay, so I want to change his width. So how do I do that? I go next to border. After border, we give it a space and write the word width. Okay, and then equals to a number that we're going to give. Let's give it a number 300. So this means 300 pixels. Okay, so we want the width of our board to be 300 pixels. Let's go to the browser and click refresh, and you'll see now, okay, the border is 300 pixels wide now. Okay, so we can change it to whatever number in pixels we want. Okay, we can also give it a percentage of width relative to our web page. So if we want the table to be 100% wide relative to our web page, it will okay, I didn't save it. Okay, it will be 100% covering our web page, okay, in our browser. So even if we change here the size of the browser, expand it, okay, the the percentage of the width will be always the same, or the width of the table will be always the same, okay? As you can see here. So you can use either pixels or the percentage. Now, let's erase this width, okay, and leave it as it was before, the table, and let's see what cell padding is. Let's write cell padding equals and give it a 20 pixel number, okay. Save this, go to the web page, the browser, and refresh. Okay, so these are the cells, okay. We call it cells as in Excel. You know, in Excel, if you guys use Excel, we call cells to the boxes, okay, in which we can write some content. So in fact, these are the TDs, okay, the table data tag, okay, the TDs tag, and inside them, let's see in the code, inside of them here, TDs, TD tag, inside we wrote this content, okay. So the TDs are in fact cells. So we have increased with cell padding. We have increased the size of the cell. Okay. So we given a padding. We have given a padding to the. Sorry. Let's see the code. We have given a padding, a 20 pixel padding, to all the cells. Okay. So the cells will increase 20 pixels wide, okay, and all the same, okay. They have increased 20 pixels all at the same time. They all increase 20 pixels. So we can increase always to the number we want here, okay, to all the cells. So we can control the cell size. So now we're going to use cell spacing, and let's give it a number of cell spacing 20 pixels. So cell spacing 20 pixels, save it, open the browser, click refresh, and okay, something is different. And the difference between cell padding and cell spacing is that cell padding will change the size of the cell itself, and the cell spacing changes the space or increases the space between each cell, okay. As you can see, there's a little space between each cell, but the cells themselves are they all have the same size, or the original size they first had. So if we let's increase this to 50 pixels, cell spacing, as the word says, cell and space. So spacing each cell, this increased the space between each cell. Let's refresh. I think I saved it. No, save now. Refresh, and okay, it increases the space between each cell. Okay, guys. I hope I made it clear for you. But if you didn't understand something or have any questions, please send me a message or post your questions in the comment section below. Okay, guys? See you guys later, and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, bye, guys. Hello, guys, and welcome to my 9th video tutorial on XHTML and CSS. In this video, we will talk about the doc type declaration, and we're going to start do some lists. The doc type declaration is a 2-line piece of code that we use. We always have to use this before our first HTML tag at the beginning of the code, okay, to build our web page. So at the code, in the code here, these first 2 lines, we will place our declaration, doc type declaration, okay. The doc type declaration is just a information that we post in our web page to inform the browser which XHTML version we are using. Okay, and I think there are 3 or 4 types of doc type declarations, but normally we use in general we use this one here, which is called the transitional. Okay, you can go to Google and type this in Google doc type HTML and go to this first one. Okay, and you have here choosing a doc type, and you can read all this in order to know what type of doc type you should use in your web page. Okay, but normally and in general most of web pages use this one, transitional. Okay, so I'm going to copy this, paste, that's it, save it, and that's it. You have your web page ready. Okay, remember this have to be in all of your web pages, all of them. Okay, now that we have all our declaration ready in the top, we can go and erase the table of the last tutorial, and let's start by doing some lists. Okay, that there are 2 types of lists. One list it's we can write with the UL tag, which is stands for an ordered list. Okay, so let's start by this type of list, an ordered list, and inside UL tags let's type li. Okay, and inside li we can type the first word of the list. We can type whatever we want. Okay, let's type some planet Earth. Let's type some Mars. And let's type Saturn. Okay, sorry, li. Okay, so this will be the words of the list. Okay, and these are the tags of the unordered list. Okay, so let's save this and open this in Chrome. Okay, here it is. As you can see, the list has some black dots here, okay, before the word, and this is our first list, the unordered list. Now there's another type of list which is called the OL, which stands for ordered list. Okay, we close it as ordered. Now this is an ordered list, and let's see what ordered list looks like. It looks like this. Okay, they have a numerical they have numbers, okay, to place the words. Okay, first Earth, second Mars, 3 Saturn. Okay, okay, this is all for the lists. It's easy. Okay, guys, so this is all for this video also, and if you have any questions, please send me a message or post a question on the comment section below. Okay, and the next video we will start with CSS. Okay, CSS, I think we have now the basic knowledge of HTML to start using CSS, and see you guys on the next video. Bye. Hello guys, and welcome to my 11th video on XHTML and CSS course. and in this video we will continue with CSS properties. And let's open our page1.html with Notepad. We will start from 0 in this video, so delete all that you have in your body and delete also the code you have from the last video. And let's type here body. We're working with the body again and give it this time I'll teach you a new property, which is the font family. Okay, and let's give it Arial. Let's type here some hello, my name is Victor. Let's save this. Let's give it some color also to the content color, and let's give it a blue. Let's save. Remember, every time you and I don't know if I said it before in the other videos, but remember that when you close some property, you have to always end it with semicolon. Okay, so here I end this and I end this property here. That saved it, and let's refresh this. Hello, my name is Victor, and blue and Arial font family. Okay, let's change this to see that it works. The Homa, copy, open, refresh, and we don't see it very clear, but it changed to Tahoma. Okay, so let's write here another new property for you to learn, which is word spacing. That it's pretty clear that what it does, and let's give it a 5 pixel. So word spacing gives space between words, as you see. Okay, there's a space of 5 pixels now. Okay, so we may change this to 10. Let's change 10 and see if that gets larger, and then the space gets wider between the words. Let's go to another property, which is called the line height. Okay, line height is the space between lines. Okay, when you have a big text, but we have only a phrase, tiny phrase, we have to copy paste this, copy and paste, and Control V, Control V, Control V, Control V, copy, save it, open your browser, refresh. Okay, so now we have 2 lines. I want more. I want at least 3 lines. Control V, Control V, Control V, Control V. Save. Open this. Okay, I have 3 lines now. Okay, and I have 3 lines, and I want space, more space between them. Okay, you see that they are almost bumping one over each other. Okay, the one with the second and the second with the third. I want more space between them. So we type line height. Line height, let's put some 20 pixels. And let's see in the browser the result. Well, we don't see much. We need more. Let's type 60 pixels and refresh, and there it is. Okay, so 60 pixels is is this right here, is the space between the lines. Okay, so we can increase or decrease the space between them. Okay, let's continue and learn other two new properties, which are, we used them before but not in CSS. We use them in XHTML, but we're learning how to use it and use them in CSS, which are the italic words, italic letters, or the bold. Okay, so let's delete this and leave only the original phrase. Let's put this with the p tags inside p tags. Okay, so this is now a p, and we're going to use the selector p to select that. Let's open and close curly braces, and inside this, let's imagine I want this phrase, hello, my name is Victor, in bold. So I type font weight and bold. Save it, open the browser, and here it is in bold. Okay, let's go into another property, which is font style, and here we type italic, semicolon, save it, open the browser, and here it is. We have the phrase in bold and italic. Okay. Okay, this is all for this video. For now some new properties on CSS, and we will continue with CSS in the next video. So if you have any questions or any doubts about this video, just send me a message or type your question in the commentary sections below. Okay guys, see you guys later. Bye.